Hello. Just wanted to share a blessing. The other day when I wanted to go for a walk, I noticed that the only pair of shorts that I had, my favorite pair of shorts, which are these, and I had a stain on them, and you can't see it really good, but it's kind of like right there. It made this whole section yellow. So it looks a lot better. I must have done a good job taking that out. But anyways, there was a horrible yellow stain on this, and I couldn't seem to get it out. It looks like it's okay. These shorts are wearable, but they're the only shorts I have. So when these are dirty, and then I have another pair of shorts, which I don't really completely like because they're a little too see-through, and you can see all the outlines of my underwear. So, anyways, I said, you know what, Jesus, I think it's time for me to get back to sewing. So I made me this green pair. This is the I made me this green pair of shorts from fabric that I bought that I meant to use on pants, dress pants. But I don't need dress pants. My mother has given me tons of dress pants, tons of nice skirts and dresses. So I've got my closet jammed with dress clothes, which I hardly ever use. But every day I go out for my walk. So I said, Lord, you're the one who told me to walk. So I know you won't mind me so I had to spend a little bit of money this month. Not very much because I got a $20 Target gift card. I thought, Jesus, you gave me that because you're kind of dropping me a hint that now's the time to buy some underwear. I haven't bought underwear like in 10 years. So it's time. You say, how did you keep underwear? I kept it all going by using the sewing machine. Like if something ripped or the elastic fell off, I'd mend it. But now my underwear have been mended so much it's almost like they can't be mended anymore. So, I can, but I decided it was time. Jesus wouldn't mind. So I bought me some underwear and I bought me some sports bras. My mother's been real good about giving me clothes, dressy clothes, but she doesn't give me anything that helps, any exercise clothes. I guess because she's not really into exercise. So I had that. Shoes, exercise clothes, bras, and underwear. I got to get that with my own money. So I said, okay, it's time to do that. So I got me some sports bras, using the $20 gift card I got. I had to spend a little bit of my own money to add in some underwear so I could take advantage of Target's free shipping for $25 and up. So that's what I did. And I only ended up spending about $14. Now I thought, you know what, Lord? It is so hot out there that the only way I can take it is wearing a tank top like this and shorts. I refuse to go out in a bathing suit. That would just send the wrong message. And I may be hot, but I'm not that hot. So I said, okay, Jesus. So what I did, and my exercise shoes that are working out great for me. Those are my power shoes that I can use to kick Zach Knight in the balls with when he comes into my apartment. Sometimes I can kick him in the balls when he's not in my apartment. And Jesus made those. He kissed the tip of the shoes and made those my power shoes, and they're working out great for my walks, and I wear them everywhere. But I thought I love this tank top, but I only have like one knit tank top. I don't really have, the other tank tops I have are too dressy for a walk. So I said, Lord, I need tank tops, and I only have material. This is the only material I have for a tank top, this right here. And it kind of doesn't seem like it, but I think it'll make a beautiful tank top over this and over, and then what I'm going to do next, I already cut out the pieces there. You see that right there? That's that's going to be my next pair of shorts, top kind of beige colored. Actually, it's more like it's a winter shade of beige, which looks really, really good on me. And then I thought, Lord, I barely have enough fabric here for a tank top. So I played around with tank tops, and I thought maybe I can make it short. I thought, but oh, that looks so stupid. I actually look better with it longer. So I said, I'm not going to modify this pattern. See, the pattern is designed for the tank top. Oh, right over here, goes kind of long right down there. I actually look good with long. Not that I'm trying to win a fashion contest when I go out to walk, but I don't want to look like a dork either. This is kind of long, so this looks good. You may say, what do you mean? But the only way short would look good if it's like an uneven cut, but like if it's straight across like this, I, that looks kind of, well, maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, I'm going to stick to the pattern. I like the long. It looks kind of nice. So, um, I said, I need more than one tank top, Lord. This is when it's so hot out there, you just want air breezing through your body. So guess what I thought of? You know, these sheets here, they got a hole in them. See that? Can you see that? Can you see that hole? There it is. And I've tried mending this, and then I put it on my bed, and here was my solution. I tried mending that and put it on my bed. It didn't. It just made the hole worse because like you can't patch it or do anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to look for the strong parts of this and use that to make a white tank top, which is the perfect color. It will match with all of my shorts. So there's my solution. I got that idea. Remember that the movie, The Sound of Music, with Maria, when she couldn't make play clothes for the kids because he wouldn't give her any money for fabric. And then she looked at her curtains and thought, aha, I don't have any curtains I can use, but I do have an old pair of sheets. I'm going to transform that into a tank top. When I'm done, I'll show it to you. It's going to be, it's going to look like it's taken from this pattern here. And I'm not sure I'm going to have enough material, but I think I can wing it. So I'm going to make me a white tank top, plus that one with the blue watercolor design. Then I'm going to make me I already made this green pair of shorts with pockets. I'm going to make I got to have pockets because I put like my mace and everything in here, which I only use for animals, not for people, because I got bit by a dog once. And I'm going to use the beige shorts. Beige is good. So I've got I'm going to have 2 white tank tops plus a blue watercolor design. And then I do have other t-shirts and stuff that I can wear with my shorts, but tank tops are my favorite. They're so comfortable, so cool. And here in Florida right now, it is so hot out there. So, and my walking shoes are working great. I love New Balance. I have to get New Balance. And then I have a really expensive insole in there that costs like $70 or $80, but I've got bad feet, so I got to do what I have to do. If you want to sew, these are the books you need to get. Color Me Beautiful. This way you'll know which colors look good on you. I'm a winter. If you get this book or get Color for Men by Carol Jackson, you will know what your color is, whether you're a winter, spring, summer, autumn. So if you're a winter, you look good with blue undertones. Like this is green, but it has blue undertones to it. So this is a winter shade of green. An autumn shade of green would be like turquoise with kind of golden undertones to the coloring. Another book you need to get, if you've never taken a sewing lesson, this is the book. I taught myself how to sew using this book. I have other sewing books, but I highly recommend this one. If you want to learn how to sew, get Singer Sewing Essentials. This will teach you the important stuff that you're not going to know just by going out and getting pattern fabric. It will teach you to pre-wash your fabrics, how to cut either against the grain or with the grain. Like if you have a bias cut, you got to pay attention to things like grain. This book goes all into that. It also tells you how you can find your edge. Like when I cut the material for from the sheets, I'm going to have to create a selvage or an edge. And it shows you how to do that. You get a piece of thread and you kind of pull on it, and then you can figure out where your lines are, and then you know where to cut right along there. And so anyways, another book that you want to get, this one is out of print, but very important, David Kibbe's Metamorphosis. Now, I don't know what's happened to David Kibbe lately. He does have a Facebook page. He doesn't seem to be following the advice from his own book. I mean, I've seen some of the way he dresses on his Facebook page. I thought, what has happened to him? He's not dressing according to me. I think he's like a romantic, and he was dressing like a gay man. So ignore his Facebook page and just get his book, okay? This is fantastic. Out of print, David Kibbe's Metamorphosis. You will find out what your clothing personality is. So I'm a winter, soft, natural. That was what Naughty Wood was, by the way. And then you combine. Then this way you'll know what lines and cuts and designs look good on you. So when you go to the fabric store, and you buy a pattern, you're going to think, aha, those are the kind of lines that look good on me. So you can get the pattern that fits your clothing personality, which is what I did with this McCall's pattern. And see, when you wear pants and you're a soft natural, you need cuts that are kind of flat in the hip area, but don't appear overly constrictive. Actually, I don't think this is my best cut, but actually for a pair, shorts are not my best look, but for shorts, I think for the best look in shorts is kind of like this, but where it kind of goes in if you're a soft natural. But I don't want to do that simply because I'm more concerned with comfort than fashion when I go out there. I like the air around my legs. This doesn't look too bad though. So, I mean, for shorts, I don't look always so hot in shorts, but I don't care. When I'm hot, I'm hot. This looks good enough. At least I got my color. And soft naturals look good in tank tops, by the way. We tend to look good in casual clothes. Okay, so you get those books, and then anyway, so I'm gonna make me I got some red fabric. I might make a red pair of shorts, and then I might make some tank tops that maybe from that beige material too. I haven't decided, but Jesus is so good. I haven't had to spend a cent on all this, and I needed some exercise clothes, and I've got everything I need. I've got the sewing machine, I've got the thread. I bought all this 9 years ago. I never had time to sew. And now when I do have the time to sew and I need to sew in order to get what I need for exercise clothes, it's all there. It's like Jesus planned the whole thing in advance. He's so good. He gives me enough for food and bills. He's instructed me not to spend money on anything else. And so I said, well, Jesus, I think I need a pair of shorts. Well, Gail, remember, you know how to sew. You got the sewing machine. You got the thread. And the way I got the elastic was I got an old pair of pants that's too tight on me because I gained weight since I've been on Seroquel. And I took the elastic out and put it in here. And that worked. I have enough elastic using that method to make 2 more pairs of shorts. So I'm probably going to make one that's kind of beige colored and maybe one that's red. Then I should be in pretty good shape with walking shorts. So I've kind of taken a month off to sew, and then I haven't forgotten my writing. Like if writing inspiration hits me, I go hit the computer and write it down. But I'm a busy lady because I sew, I cook my own food from scratch, and I just praise the Lord. The work I do is so fulfilling. It's wonderful to be able to spend my days writing. If I have to sacrifice by spending a little bit of extra time sewing my own clothes sometimes, hey, at least I've got the material. At least I've got a sewing machine. I know how to sew. I've got I have all the thread I need. I've got everything there. I didn't have to spend a cent. And that's one advantage of sewing. If you have a bunch of material and you don't know what to do with it, just leave it lying around. And one of these days when you need the outfits, then you can use that material to make whatever you need. Whereas if you went and bought like a bunch of pants and 10 years later you don't need them, you're stuck with pants. See what I mean? So sewing gives you a lot of flexibility with what to do about your wardrobe. So I got enough there to solve this problem. I'm really good on clothes in all the other areas, except for what I told you about the intimates, which Jesus is taking care of. So Jesus is so good. I have all my needs met, and you never. I use Microsoft Excel to do my budget, and I absolutely cannot afford to buy this right now, the exercise clothes. But hey, I can make them, so that's what I'm going to do. Hey, when I'm done with that tank top with the sheets, I'm going to show you. I bet it's going to be cute. Made from bed sheets. I bet it's going to be cute. I'll show it to you when I'm done. So, Jesus is good. I'm wearing my sports bra right now that I just bought from Target, and when I need it, he gives me the money. If he doesn't give me the money, he finds me another way to get what I need, like the sewing machine. He's just so good. It's just, these clothes are so comfortable too, because when you sew it yourself, you can get the fit exactly right, so it's so comfortable.